and welcome to an especially low-lying edition of Ben's Junk. I hate it when the surfaces of these things are reflective. Anyway, as far as my host segment goes, this is probably going to be one of the shorter installments of Ben's Junk. And that's because there just isn't a whole lot to say about this. Yes, it's a DVD recorder, and yeah, I mean, it's basically just a VCR that records to disc instead of tape. And it even has VCR Plus capability. But anyway, specifically, this is a Panasonic DMR-E55 recorder. Everything I've read about this thing online dates to 2006 to 2008, so I'm gonna stick this right in the middle and call it 2007. I haven't found any truly identifying marks on this thing as far as dates go. It records on normal old DVD-R discs, but I found this kind of amusing. It will record on DVD RAM discs, and I can't remember the last time I saw a DVD RAM disc. It might have been since before this unit even came out. So I found that kind of amusing. Unfortunately, it doesn't do rewritables, so you have to just, if you make a mistake or something, you just have to deal with it. Anyway, I've had this for several months now. I actually picked this up back in July or August, and it would have been the deal of the century. I found this at a thrift store. It was, I think, $5.50. But I brought it home, and it does all the basic stuff that it needs to, but I was hoping I could get away without the remote. There's the problem. Didn't have it. But I was hoping that with the buttons on the front here that I could do enough to get by, but not really. The biggest problem is you can't finalize a disc without the remote control for this thing. But anyway, I went and I actually picked up a universal remote for this thing, and it only did the same stuff that you could do on the front panel, so that wasn't any good. Although I kept it because it worked well for some other stuff that I have lying around, so it wasn't a total waste. Anyway, I had to go on eBay and find a remote for this thing. And the remote cost 4 times what the recorder did. And there it is. But anyway, let's talk a little about the technical stuff here. Again, there isn't a whole lot to say, but this thing records in, I think, 8 different speeds. No, that's not right. I think it's 5. I think it's 5 speeds. I'm sure somebody will correct me. At its best, at its least data compressed playback, I'm just calling it speed generically, by the way. It is 1 hour per disc, and it goes all the way down to, as that sticker there says, 16 hours. And that's where this episode's going to become just a bunch of tests, because I think that's going to show that stuff a lot better than I could ever describe. But before we get to that, let's take a quick look at the back here. And I was impressed that this has basically everything except HDMI on it. And so many times when I get old electronics or I'm looking at them and they have detachable cords like that, at least as far as the stores around here go, they like to yank them off and sell them separately. Thankfully, they left this one attached. And normally, when I see these with the detachable cords and I go looking for the cord, it's gone. So, this was a nice change of pace. Anyway, input and output wise, it's basically everything except HDMI. So, in the consumer video sense. So we got coax, we got composite, we got component, we got S-video, we got a fiber optic output for DTS sound. Obviously not going in, that would be a little bit of a tall order for something like this. So it's got pretty much everything I could ask for on it, realistically speaking. But anyway, as I said, this is going to be one of those things that's better served by a bunch of demos. And I guess it's a good thing that I have those ready for you. Let's take a look.
Leon.
Harold.
Plymouth Breeze.
Sit.
Oh, honey, that was a Plymouth Voyager. Plymouth Prowler.
Harold.
When you were growing up, your sister shared everything with you. Her hopes, her dreams, her innermost thoughts. Now that you're both older, she'll probably just come right out and tell you this stuff, willingly. Give her a call today. Here, your sister's across the state, but you can talk like she's still across the hall.
Golden Door, one of the world's most renowned spas. Here, rejuvenating treatments restore health to mind and body. And for hair, the salon at Golden Door chooses Pantene Pro V, the ultimate in provitamin therapy. Only Pro V has this patented provitamin formula that penetrates from root to tip. Even the most damaged hair seems revitalized, renewed, restored to a natural state of enhanced well-being.
He wears it all the time. It's his lucky shirt. That's why there's Whisk with Color Hold bleaching action to give clothes a whisk clean and help keep colors bright no matter how many times
Hi, Mom.
you wash
Hi, Mom.
his favorite shirt.
Hi, Mom.
As long as home extends way beyond your doorstep.
Brought to you by Maxwell House.
Do you worry about going to the dentist? What I really mean is, do you worry about how expensive going to the dentist can be? After all, dental bills can be pretty scary. A visit to the dentist could easily cost $1,000, $2,000 or more.
Are you being denied credit or paying high interest rates? Your credit score could be the problem. You need Credit Repair Pros, where we work directly with the credit bureaus and your creditors to challenge inaccurate information on your credit report to help you transform your credit score into the one you need to get the things you want.
Contacts. You need them to see, but they put such a strain on your life, you miss precious moments. Due to new advances in vision improvement technology, LASIK is now affordable for almost everyone, with procedures starting as low as $299 per eye.
Trailer Source is Colorado's premier destination for RV products and services. Come browse the wide selection of motorhomes, fifth wheels, toy haulers, and travel trailers. Shop from the industry's leading brands including Winnebago, Forest River, Keystone, and more during our end-of-the-year liquidation sale going on now.
At Taco Bell, if you can spare a dime, we'll turn nachos into our new Nacho Supreme. Just 10 cents more than a regular nachos gets you beef, beans, tomatoes, and all the flavor you could ask for. So chip in an extra dime and get the new Nacho Supreme today. Because at just 99 cents, it won't be around for long.
Taco Bell has a roll to make a run for the border.
At Taco Bell, if you can spare a dime, we'll turn nachos into our new Nacho Supreme. Just 10 cents more than a regular nachos gets you beef, beans, tomatoes, and all the flavor you could ask for. So chip in an extra dime and get the new Nacho Supreme today. Because at just 99 cents, it won't be around for long.
That's your Uncle Ethan.
Good morning, blues. Blues, how do you do? Good morning, blues. How do you do? Well, I'm doing all right. Good morning, how are you?
I ain't too good.